Hello there, and welcome to the world of Pokemon.
Sup?
My name...
Excuse me, Corbin? Corbin, sit your ass down.
Sorry.
The professor's talking right now.
Sorry, I'm just in a good mood today. Sorry.
Wow.
Sorry.
You know,
I'll let you finish.
When you're over there doing your lessons and your other teachers, do I come in and do I ever interrupt you? No.
I don't have
I
any
don't
other teachers.
interrupt
You're
you.
literally my only one.
That
And
explains a lot.
which is how it should be, because professor is the only one for me, and it should be the only one for anyone.
That's right. Please continue your introduction.
anyways.
Professor. I'm sorry.
My name is Professor Jacob, and joining me today on this wonderful, bright, shiny, it's a beautiful day outside. It's a little bit chilly, a little bit chilly,
A little bit nipply. A little bit nipply.
Yeah, the weather is starting to get into that nice chill winter kind of feel to it. But joining me today on this wonderful winter day is my he's a teaching assistant, I guess. He's sometimes assists. It seems like he's just here to learn as well. But anyways, his name is Mr.
Listen.
Curtis.
Thank you, Professor. Thank you, Professor. I'm really here to just...
What the fuck?
Breathe
Yes.
slowly.
Just
What are you doing?
be in the moment and experience just the atmosphere.
So I can
That's
just suck the youth out of the students.
Hi, I feel really uncomfortable. Should I be here for this? I feel like you guys are having a moment together. I feel like I shouldn't be here for it.
Yes, please, Corbin. Come on over.
No, keep
I
your
don't know
distance.
about that.
Keep your distance, please. One, there is still a Tauros horde ravaging the Kanto countryside, and two.
How many Tauros is it again?
30 to 50.
30 to
wild-
50.
Yeah.
Wild Tauros.
Tauros is, just ravaging the Kanto region. So we gotta make sure that, we're keeping our distance, because of course they can, in addition to smelling fear, they can also smell groupings of people. Also, you can't really get within a certain amount of feet of Mr. Curtis for, let's just say legal reasons.
Yeah. I don't want to end up like that Squirtle. Curtis, we're still gonna find out what happened.
Yeah,
Hey,
we'll get to the bottom of it.
There's nothing to find out.
Still pending the investigation? What's going on there? Any updates?
They did actually, so they did get a warrant to search his house, and after they cut through the countless spinnerack webs, they did find a little secret cabinet or hiding area space. So
Don't tell them what.
Well, holy shit! What happened? What did they find in that little cabinet space under your house, Mr. Curtis?
the people who went in to investigate it, they haven't come back yet. So
I
okay.
have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay.
Perfectly
I feel
fine.
like we should not. I feel like this is something that we need to talk about. This is important. This is a big deal.
yeah,
Curtis, are you
I
kidnapping
agree.
the police? What is going on? You need to talk to us.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The
Corbin.
police are searching for a
Corbin?
possible Squirtle murder via you,
Corbin?
and now the police are going missing while they search your house. That's a little sketch, bro. I don't know if I feel safe in the same classroom as him. I don't like the way I don't like anything about what he is right now. I don't know. I don't feel safe.
I don't know what you're talking about, Corbin, but if you know what's good for you, you'll drop the conversation.
Are you threatening me, Mr. Curtis?
no, of course not.
I mean,
no,
of course not. I would never threaten a student. I'm just saying, maybe you don't want to look into things you don't want to know about.
Well, okay, you want to know what's something I want to talk about? Something that's been burning on my mind that I really want to talk about?
That Curtis is potentially a Pokemon murderer and also serial killer.
Listen, again, I, unlike you, have learned my lesson regarding Curtis and his, let's just say, extracurricular
Personal
activities.
Personal life versus
Yeah,
class
and
life.
Again, don't look into things you really don't want to know the answer to. But for me, personally, what's burning on my mind today is the Pokemon that we're going to be discussing in this lesson. Do either of you guys know? Do you guys
Tell
know
me about it.
who that is?
Is it Rat Cake?
No, I don't think Rat Cake is a Pokemon. Curtis, would you like to hazard a guess?
It is, of course, Rattata.
Yes, well,
Rattata, my one of my favorite small rodent Pokemon that I catch and feed to my Spinnerack and Aridos colony.
Oh, God.
Okay,
Do you
so
kill
how
it
so-
first, or do you have them eat it while it's alive? How does that work?
Well, I just throw it in, scoop it up in a net, and I kind of toss it in my bedroom around feeding time, and they just if they're hungry they'll catch it and eat it. If
To be
not,
fair,
then it
you have an extra
climbs
pet.
out the window.
To be fair, like, I mean, the Kanto region has a real Rattata problem. So, like, if we lose a
anything,
couple to like, he's just fulfilling the food chain, right?
Well, yeah, it's
right.
population control. They spread diseases when they get near each other. So if anything, you're doing the world a favor.
Yeah, we'll learn about the you might think I'm joking, but we'll learn a little bit about the breeding habits of Rattatas today.
Oh
so.
boy, that's in the Pokedex. Ooh, saucy! I can't wait.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
So yeah, I apparently Mr. Curtis pronounced it as Rattata. I pronounce it as Rattata. Corbin, how do you pronounce this Pokemon's name?
Rattata.
That's
that
no,
right?
well, you're just saying it wrong.
Okay, Rattata.
Rattata. So Rattata, Rattata, all of these perfectly acceptable, pronunciations.
Thank you.
But I will say anybody who calls it Rattatat, you're wrong. You're just wrong. All right.
Is it Rat Hat? How do you really pronounce it?
Rattata or
Rattata.
Rattata.
Okay.
Or Rattata. Not Rattata.
Rattata. Gotcha.
No. Well,
Rattata.
Rattata. Or Rattata.
Tatty.
Tats.
Tit for tat. Rattatat.
Tats with hats.
Tats with hats.
Tats for tots, actually.
This is when every other listener of our class is tuned out now.
Tuned out. But I know, right? The comedy just became too good. Hey, anybody want to get a look at this Pokemon?
Hey, I do. I want to see what this little rat fuck looks like.
All right. Well, I have 2 Pokeballs in my hand right now, and you might be wondering why. Why, Professor Jacob? Why you have 2 different Pokeballs in your hand when we're only learning about 1 today?
Professor, why do you have 2 Pokeballs in your hand when you're only learning about 1 today?
See, I knew you had that question.
Damn,
the answer is because this is the first Pokemon that we talked about that actually has a regional variation.
Really? Is it really?
Yes.
No.
Yes, it is. Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Pretty
All right.
sure. I mean,
No. I think you're right.
no. Who else?
I'm pretty sure
Right,
Squirtle
Corbin,
had a
go ahead.
regional variant, right?
Yeah, like a live Squirtle and dead
A live
Squirtle.
squirrel and dead Squirtle. Thanks, Curtis.
But no. So, Rattata is the first Pokemon in the national list of Pokemon that has a regional variant. Now, a regional variant is, when some Pokemon moved to different regions, the different climates there allowed them to, I don't want to say evolve because we give the term evolve there's a very specific meaning to the word evolve, in our culture, but it kind of grew different, I don't know,
Traits.
traits to help it survive in different climates. Now, this is
Okay.
very, very common in the Alola region. It's also fairly common in the Galar region. In fact, so far it's the only 2 regions where this kind of regional variance is prominent. So the Rattata actually has an Alolan regional variant. So people call it the Alolan variation of Rattata. And then the other Rattata we just call the common Rattata. All
Also
right?
known as the Rattata of the islands.
Sure, bud.
The Rattata of the islands. I maybe to
Rattata
you. I
of
don't think
the
anybody else.
islands, man.
So yeah, I'm gonna throw both of them out. All right, and we're gonna see if we can look at the differences between the 2, and maybe kind of try to guess why one might have like some traits over the other. So, all right, get a good look at them.
Whoa, there's one and there's the other. Whoa!
I threw one a lot higher than the other one. I don't know why I did that.
Oh my goodness.
They look wow.
See, that one does look quite dastardly. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
This one has almost like a little mustache.
This one is up to no good.
Wait, which one?
The Alolan one. Is it the black
Oh.
one? This little black one with the mustache. He looks like a dastardly little devil. I agree with Curtis.
Well, okay, so you guys kind of did hit on the high points here. The common Rattata is purple, and it does have kind of like thin whiskers that are kind of like right underneath its eyes, whereas the Alolan Rattata it has black fur. Its fur is a little bit more scruffy. You can see that on its tail and its ears. And also it has more thick, more kind of like a mustache-like whiskers, like right underneath its nose. So
bonjour, oui oui. Okay, he didn't like that. Sorry. Never mind.
yeah, they'll just skitter around. You might notice one.
Keep your hands off the Rattata, please.
Okay, I won't touch them. I promise.
They will 100% bite. They do bite. In fact, they have to gnaw on things constantly because they'll eat through door frames, anything wood. The Alolan Rattata will specifically seek out food, and then it will take that
or
food.
books.
We'll
No, that's Mr. Curtis. He actually eats books.
He does eat books sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes, I just need more fiber in my diet.
Okay, but you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and put these guys right back into their Pokeballs.
Bye, little boogers.
The two little boogers.
Two little boogers.
So now let's learn. Let's see what we have to learn about these two different forms of Rattata. First, most of the regions just deal with the common Rattata. Once we get to the Alolan region, then we'll get into more of their what their version of the Rattata has to offer. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and start in the beautiful Kanto region. Rattata bites anything when it attacks. Small and very quick, it is a common sight in many places. Yep, it's a very, very common Pokemon. I'm sure you guys have seen it before. I showed you one today.
Yeah, I mean the regular one. Yes, I have.
Oh yeah,
Mr. Curtis, of course, feeds it to his Spinarak. So,
I mean, I prefer to catch them live, and I feel like it's more natural for the Spinarax that way. But I have bought them frozen at the Pokemart before, so.
Oh, jeez, that's so
and then you just kind of warm them up and you hold them out with a pair of tongs.
Jesus,
but
that's cruel.
That's so gruesome. All right, the next Pokédex entry says, "Will chew on anything with its fangs. If you see one, it is certain that 40 more live in the area."
Holy shit! Exactly 40. No more, no less, huh?
Well, it's certain that 40. It could be more than that, but at least
Lord.
40 are in the area.
At least 40.
Yeah, it's a weird number that we've come to for this
That's a lot.
Entry. Yeah, they're very populous, these fellas. The next one
30
says
to 40 wild Rattatas. That's insane.
30 to 40 wild Rattatas at any given moment.
That's right.
So this one says scurries around quickly, searching for hard objects to gnaw. It appears to be jittery and unable to remain still.
Yeah, that's pretty reflective of what we saw before.
Yeah, they're energetic little buggers. They got
a
lot of energy, and that, of course, they're always looking out for predators.
Same.
Curtis.
My mom has told me to do the same as well.
All right, moving on to the Yoto region.
Yoto.
Like that. Did you like how I pronounce it?
Yeah, I like that. Yoto.
That's how they
Yoto region.
That's how they pronounce it over there.
Yoto region.
All right. It eats everything. Wherever food is available, it will settle down and produce. Yeah, this is where we get into the breeding of Rattatas.
Fuck.
Eats everything.
It eats everything
and breeds with everything.
Wherever food is available, it will settle down and produce offspring continuously.
Damn.
Oh man.
That's why there's 40 or more in the area.
Sounds like Mr. Curtis's mom.
If it eats everything and then produces offspring continuously, it means it's just gonna be living everywhere and breeding everywhere. Then
wait a minute. It's producing. It's eating everything and produces offspring constantly. Oh my god. Is it literally eating its own babies? Is it producing children just so it can eat them to survive?
Now, okay, obviously that doesn't make any sense. Maybe if times are scarce. If the food is scarce in the area and they need something just to help them get through the winter, maybe they'll eat the weakest link. Maybe. But they're not gonna. But they're not producing offspring specifically to eat it. They're producing offspring because Rattata are very, very weak Pokemon and are often the prey. So they need to boost the amount of offspring that they have so that their species will continue to live on. Because the
Alolan region, they eat each other all the time, right?
No, actually, no. Very different in the Alola region. Again, we're still talking about common Rattata. All these Pokédex entries are for the common Rattata.
Of course.
Okay. This Pokemon's impressive vitality allows it to live anywhere. It also multiplies very quickly. So, like, if you're like, all right, Rattata, what's 75 times 18? It can, like, get you, like, boom, like that. No problem.
Boom.
Instantly.
Yeah, no problem.
That's badass.
Did you like the joke?
I did like the joke. Also, it fucks a lot.
Yeah. I mean,
Yo, hey, guys, this Rattata fucks.
This Rattata
Right?
fucks.
Dude.
They get busy.
gets down.
Dude, this Rattata gets more pussy than the leader of Team Rocket.
What would the leader of team? Oh, Persian.
Because he has
And
Persians.
just so you know, 75 times 18 is 1,350, Professor.
Man, you're quick. You're quick on the board there, Mr. Curtis.
Hey, yeah, he's quick to the game. Hey,
That's
Corbin,
right.
check to see if he's got a little Rattata that he has feeding him the answers.
Hey, keep your hands away from me.
No, I do see something moving around in his pants.
Keep your hands away from me.
No, look
I
under
want
his
those
hat.
tourists-
Look under his hat. Maybe there's been a Rattata controlling him this entire time.
No, it's just a
That's
big
why
bald
his
spot.
cooking is. That's
Nope,
why
it's a
his
big
cooking
bald
is so
spot.
good.
Yeah.
It's a big bald spot.
Jesus.
How old are you? Wait, Mr. Curtis, how old are you?
And it's not how old you are. It's this how much life you've lived. And
95.
there's been some. I've lived some life. Let me put it like that.
He's seen a lot of
aging
shit.
He's aging in front of our eyes. It's amazing.
He had a full head of hair during our first lesson.
Okay, let's move on
That's what you do to me, Corbin.
Yeah, it's
Sorry,
all you,
Dad.
Corbin. And also
Sorry.
the Rattata that he has living underneath his hat all the time. It's eating his hair. Okay, Hoenn region. Rattata is cautious in the extreme. Even while it is sleeping, it constantly listens by moving its ears around. It's not picky about where it lives. It will make its nest anywhere. Nothing to say about that?
No, that's
Okay.
just pretty straightforward.
Hey,
Yeah,
it's not picky and it's ready to go.
as far as the Hoenn region goes, that was a pretty tame Pokedex entry. But I mean, let's
Yeah.
be honest, it's a pretty boring Pokemon. Almost as boring as Pidgey.
Hey,
Another one here.
you-
Yes.
You leave Mr. Pex alone.
I'll leave
Yeah.
him alone if he leaves me alone. I hear what he
Pex
says
was
about
dope.
me.
What are you talking about? Mr. Peck's turned into like a fucking jet engine. What are you talking about? Boring. Well, I guess
did.
Pidgey is boring, but Pidgeot
No.
not so much.
No, I mean, I'm just saying, Mr. Pex, he had that character. He had that spice for life.
The
And,
real zest for life, if you will.
Yeah.
As he was real zesty. Let me
Really,
put it like
real
that.
poopy too. Very.
For any new class
say
listeners,
regular.
we're talking about Mr. Pex, who is our Pidgey that we evolved into a Pidgeot in the last 3 lessons.
Well, did we? It was pretty unclear if the Pidgeot that we saw in our lesson was actually Mr. Pex. I don't
I
think
thought
we
you
ever.
said he was Mr. Pex.
I don't think we ever. I
know
didn't
the
specify that it was Mr. Pex.
The Pidgeot, Mr. Pex did evolve into a Pidgeotto.
Yes, that's
Yes.
true.
But-
Yes.
Yes. But he's nice and zesty, nice and spicy for life. You'd go well with some like cool cilantro rice.
Whoa!
What the
no.
fuck? No, we're not
No,
talking about
stop.
cooking a Pidgey. No. All right, keep going, please. I'm sick of
Okay,
hearing
all
Mr.
right.
Curtis talk about killing Pokemon.
I don't need to be told twice. Its fangs are long and very sharp. They grow continuously, so it gnaws on hard things to whittle them down. So that's why we saw Rattata displaying that, that behavior to, eat some of the wood or to nibble on Mr. Curtis's ear or, that kind of thing. It's always trying to gnaw on things to make sure to whittle its teeth down.
Of course.
I mean, there's plenty of nibbling up under my hat, but it's not being done by a Rattata.
We've already seen that one. All right, let's move on to the Sinnoh region. No, actually, we've already seen that one too. Damn, Sinnoh. Normally, you have a new one. This one, it's repeating the one that. Wait, is it? Maybe it's not. Okay, let me just read this. It's cautious in the extreme. Its hardy vitality lets it live in any kind of environment. That's like a kind of a combination from the Hoenn region, and
Sounds like you've said that already, but okay.
well, I didn't say the exact thing, right?
Okay.
Because the Hoenn region said Rattata is cautious in the extreme, and then it goes to talk about it listening while it sleeps. This one says it's cautious in the extreme. Its hardy vitality lets it live in any kind of environment, which, yes, I did already say, but that was part of a different Pokedex entry, so it kind of combines two.
Gotcha. And it listens while it sleeps, is what you said?
It does, even while it's asleep, it constantly listens by moving its ears around.
Huh.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't think there's any any new ones here from the Unova or Kalos region, so we can skip those.
Okay.
Let's move on. So the Alola region actually has Pokedex entries for both the common Rattata and also the Alolan. So let's go. So let's start with the common Rattata. Its incisors continue growing until its death. If its trainer doesn't offer it a file to gnaw on, it will gnaw on door frames, table legs, and so on.
And children.
Yeah, well, I mean, Mr. Curtis. Let's be honest here.
It'll nibble on Mr. Curtis?
Yeah, it nibble on his ear.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I don't think-
Earlobes are a delicacy for Rattatas.
I don't think a Rattata
I mean-
will bite its trainer unless, of course, the trainer is abusing it in some way.
Right, like Mr.
I mean,
Curtis.
when I collect them, I have to keep them somewhere until I can get them home.
So
That's how you
cruel.
get- It is pretty cruel. Okay, with their strong capacity for survival, they can live in dirty places without concern. Left unchecked, their numbers will multiply rapidly.
Ooh.
Because they fuck all the time. Alright, its incisors grow continuously throughout its life. If its incisors get too long, this Pokemon becomes unable to eat, and it starves to death.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wait, say that again? It does what now?
Okay, its incisors grow continuously throughout its life. Alright, we know that. We talked about that already.
Right.
However, if its incisors get too long through, like, I don't know, improper care, I don't know how it could end up being that they get too long, this Pokemon becomes unable to eat, and it starves to death.
Well, geez. Yeah, because
wow,
I think
it's-
at
it's
that
nice
point,
to grow.
excuse me, the teeth will kind of get in the way of the mouth, so it can't swallow anything.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you gotta question, like, why would a Rattata's teeth grow constantly anyways?
It's just the way it is.
I
If
don't know,
if it
'cause-
gets to that point, then you just gotta start shoving food up its butt so it can get the nutrients it needs.
I guess.
Nope.
Well, no, that's why it said trainers have to offer it something to chew on, right?
Well, yeah, but, like, what's the benefit of having your teeth grow constantly? I guess they use them as
'Cause they're
weapons.
constant- Yeah,
I
they're
guess. I mean,
constantly
it's not really. It's probably, if anything, an evolutionary curse. That it just. I mean, it's its affliction. We have to eat and drink constantly to live. That motherfucker has to. It's just one of his. It's just the criteria. It's just something he's got to do. It's a checklist. Our checklist. We got to eat. We got to pee. We got to poop. We got to drink. That checklist for Rattata, he's got to do all those things too. But add in on chewing on stuff, or he'll die. That's just part of his checklist to live.
Yeah, because if he doesn't chew on stuff, he stops being able to chew on stuff.
Exactly. And then he'll die.
Sad. It's sad.
Makes
So yeah,
perfect
if you
sense.
guys ever see a Rattata out there with teeth that are just too dang long,
Give them to me. I'll feed them to myself.
do not give them to Curtis.
They're gonna be.
I cannot
they're
stress
it's
it
gonna
enough.
die anyway.
No.
okay?
No,
Just let me-
file its teeth down or something.
File
I
its
don't know.
teeth down, like a
Although
shoe
honestly,
or something.
just the thought of that is just god. It's like nails on a chalkboard to me.
Ugh,
I hate it. I hate just think about filing your teeth.
Ugh. Ugh.
No, I hate it. Ugh. Okay. Mr. Curtis, you seem to be smiling and grinning and nodding to yourself. Do you file your teeth constantly?
Not my own teeth.
Oh, stop.
Sometimes I have to file down some of the fangs on the Spinnerax and the Ariodoses. Just to keep them sharp.
No.
Oh Jesus.
No, you do not.
Oh yes, I do.
All right, you know what? I'm not
It's all
gonna
proper-
question. You are clearly the Spinnerack expert here.
Yeah,
That's right. All the proper care and
of course.
maintaining of your colony of Spinnerax
Spinnerax
involves quite a few things.
Okay, one more Pokedex entry here for the from the Alola region for the common Rattata. This Pokemon is common but hazardous. Its sharp incisors can easily cut right through hard wood. Are you guys ready to learn about the Alolan Rattata?
Yes.
All right. Actually, wait, hold on. Let me see. Actually, I should read the unique Pokedex entries for the common Rattata. Okay, so it says this comes from Ash's Pokedex, of course. A forest Pokemon, Rattata likes cheese, nuts, fruits, and berries. It also comes out into open fields to steal food from stupid travelers.
I'm sorry.
Pretty
I'm sorry,
fucking
if you get your
judgmental there,
food
Pokedex.
Stolen by a Rattata, you deserve to have your food stolen.
Yeah, so only from stupid travelers.
Literally says stupid in the Pokedex.
It literally says, it even italicizes it. so you can really
that it
really
has
have an
food
impact.
stolen from stupid trainers. Okay.
Yeah, I think so. This is Ash's Pokedex. I think it was really putting Ash on blast here.
Oh yeah.
I'm assuming Ash had his food stolen by a Rattata, and I guess somehow his Pokedex registered this, and just really wanted to put him on blast.
Yeah.
Okay, there's one more here. This comes from Ash's Rotom phone. Rattata, the mouse Pokemon. A normal type. Rattata can live in any environment. Even a volcano, apparently, I guess. In the water? Yep. Rattata can live there, too.
On a cloud?
Motherfucker grows some... What?
On a cloud? You betcha.
Yeah, on the sun? Sure, that's an environment.
Listen, if a Rattata can eat, it can fuck.
What?
As long as it can eat, it's good to go.
Step 1, eat. Step 2, fuck. Step 3, profit.
That's a motto to live life by. If it can eat, it can fuck.
Somebody get this Rattata some food.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, let's go ahead and read the Alolan entries for Rattata. Alright, so again, this was the one that has dark black fur. Its fur is a little bit more scruffy, and it has like a cute little mustache.
Yeah.
Alright, with its incisors, it gnaws through doors and infiltrates people's homes. Then,
wow,
creeper. Hold on, it goes on more. Then, with a twitch of its whiskers, it steals whatever food it finds. Alright, then the next one says, when the sun goes down, it becomes active.
Oh god.
It describes this Rattata like it's a fucking vampire. When the moon is high in the sky,
the Rattata comes out to play.
With its sharp teeth, it gnaws at unsuspecting prey.
And goes right through doors and steals food from people.
And eats and fucks all night.
If it can eat,
it
can fuck.
Thunder crash, scream in the distance.
It's like a log line for a movie.
2.
The Alolan Rattata, if it can eat, it can fuck.
Okay, so when the sun goes down, it becomes active. It runs around town on a chase for good food for the boss of its nest, Raticate.
Ooh.
Yeah,
what is this Raticate?
Yeah, it's clearly the boss of its nest. Very interesting, huh? It's like the Rat King.
The Rat God.
The rat... Yeah, I'm beginning to feel like a rat god. So the next one here, this one I think is very interesting, and it kind of shows a lot of, it kind of really differentiates a common Rattata to an Alolan Rattata. It shows no interest in anything that isn't fresh. If you take it shopping with you, it will help you pick out ingredients.
Ooh.
That's actually in there?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, Rattata.
So that's different than the regular Rattata that will eat literally anything.
Yeah, and then and then fuck. But so I think we should amend our catchphrase here to if it can eat fresh food, it can fuck.
So Alolan Rattatas only eat fresh food.
I guess
according to this one Pokedex entry, yes. But then again, according to the Pokedex entry that we already read, it says, with a twitch of its whiskers, it steals whatever food it finds. So, I don't know. I don't fucking know. I'm not
It prefers fresh, but it'll take what it can get.
Yeah. So, but it can tell fresh food from rotting, disgusting food.
Good. That's good to have.
Night after night, they sneak into people's homes seeking food. A massive outbreak of them has become an issue of public concern.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so Curtis, move on over to the Alolan region. I'm sure you can get some nice, tasty.
I have a new breeding line of fast moving, high calorie intake Spinnerax that need a fresh source of high protein food, so it might be a good place for me to move them over there.
Fresh line of, what was it, fast moving, quick calorie burning. What the fuck are you doing to these Spinnerax?
Jesus, what are you injecting them with?
I'm not injecting them with anything. I'm just trying to breed, the perfect ideal Spinnerack.
What
the thing that everyone wants.
What is the perfect ideal Spinnerack?
Yeah, let's waste time
You
asking.
know.
He clearly wants
we
to talk about it.
No, it's fine. I mean, we can get into it more later. I mean, you picture the most amazing, powerful hunting spinnerack that you can think of, and that's the perfect spinnerack.
Okay, I can still squish it underneath my boot, but whatever.
No, it is the size of 2 fully grown adult men. So.
Oh God!
Then how big is the area dose? Like a bus?
And we'll get there.
Yeah,
We'll get
guys,
there.
listen. I can already tell when our lesson on spinnerack is going to be a couple hours long.
Oh God, yeah.
Okay. I think there's one more. No, there's one more regional Pokédex entry and then another unique Pokédex entry.
Okay.
Its whiskers provide it with a keen sense of smell, enabling it to pick up the scent of hidden food and locate it instantly. Kind of like a smell-o-vision.
Okay, so it's whiskers provide it with a keen sense of smell.
Yep.
Okay.
Listen. I don't know. I don't know why.
All right.
Maybe
That's fine.
it captures the scent molecules in the whiskers and bring it close to its nose. I don't know.
You should,
Okay.
you're the professor.
No, that's fine.
But listen.
if-
I do research on
if-
every Pokemon. I can't go like deep dive into one specific Pokemon.
Okay, all right.
If Professor Jacob says he doesn't know, then nobody knows.
Yep, that's it. That's true.
Not how that works, Mr. Curtis, but okay.
All right. So now we have. Okay, well this is interesting. So we have another unique Pokedex entry here, but it doesn't say who it's from. All it says is Rotom Pokedex. So some random Rotom Pokedex is giving us this information.
Okay.
Rattata is its evolved form Raticate, the mouse Pokemon, a dark and normal type. When they band together, they steal food from people's homes. Long ago, they came here to the Alolan Islands aboard cargo ships, and eventually grew into the Pokemon we see today. The number of Rattata and Raticate eventually grew so large that Yungoos and Gumshoes were brought in from a different region to chase them off.
Oh, okay.
Yugoos
Yeah.
and gumshoes. What the fuck are those?
Yungoos and Gumshoes. So they're the little.
Yeah.
They kind of look like.
They're
kind of
like
look a little
weasel.
bit like Linoons a little bit, but they got like
Yeah.
blondish hair and
Oh, okay.
mean looking teeth.
Okay.
My question is though, so they brought those in from a different region, right? So
Yeah.
those aren't
Right.
native
Yeah.
to the Alola region. Where did they come from? What
Where did they
region did
go?
they come from?
Goose come from.
Where did they come from, Young Goose Joe?
No.
All right. That does it for the Pokedex entries on Rattata. Now, of course, the next part of this lesson is I will read you an unsourced, uncredited article here that gives us a little bit more information, true or maybe untrue, about the biology of a Rattata.
Okay, where did you find this one, Professor?
Well, okay, so this one I bought personally myself. I saw it in
Ooh.
I was getting some coffee over at the cafe, and it was just there, and I was like, you know what, I'm about to teach a lesson on Rattata. I could learn stand to learn a little bit more about them.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, all right.
Yeah.
Rattata is a small quadrupedal rodent Pokemon. It has purple fur with a cream-colored face, paws, and underbelly. It has narrow red eyes, rounded ears with cream-colored insides, and a single whisker on each cheek. Its long tail is tightly curled at the end. Its most notable feature is its large teeth. Like most rodents, its teeth grow continuously throughout its life, and it must be worn down by gnawing. Oh, this is interesting. A female Rattata will have shorter whiskers and lighter fur. I did not know that.
Interesting. I did not know that.
I didn't know that either.
A Rattata can live wherever it can find food, and then it fucks, obviously.
Of course. Of course.
It doesn't
Yeah,
say that.
If
but,
it can eat, it can fuck.
That's right. We need a shirt that says that to sell for the classroom to raise money for just all the damage caused by other Pokemon in this this building. We can have it just say, "Eat, fuck, repeat." You know what I mean?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, the lifestyle, or it's like a to-do list.
To-do
It's
list
like
for Rattata. Eat, fuck, sleep.
Rattatas,
Yeah.
eat and fuck, and then like each checked off.
Yeah. And sleep. Yeah.
Okay. All right. What was I saying? Okay. Yeah. Rattata can live wherever it can find food, which it searches for most of the day. Thanks to its sharp fangs, it's able to chew on nearly anything. When it's threatened, Rattata can deliver a powerful bite. Its large teeth are also useful when using its former signature moves, Hyper Fang and Super Fang. I guess Pokemon have signature moves. Sure, whatever.
You said former signature move?
Yeah, I couldn't tell you what its current signature move is.
I don't know. You have to ask
Maybe
it.
All right.
Ember, Flamethrower. I don't know.
I don't know. Fly?
Fly.
Maybe.
Draco Meteor. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rattata constantly keep their ears up and will immediately scurry away from the slightest sound. Furret is the natural predator of a Rattata, according to this.
Ooh.
It's not in any of the Pokedex entries.
Wow.
So I don't know. Its hardiness lets it live in many environments, although it mainly lives on plains and savannas.
Planes? Wow. Like not helicopters or boats? Just planes?
No.
Nope.
Plains, not Planes.
Of course.
Plains, as in like, grasslands.
Don't be silly, Corbin.
Yeah, you idiot. Although they could, hey, they could live on plains.
They could live on trains.
Right.
They could live on boats. They could live in moats.
Yeah, green eggs and Rattata. But yeah, they could, as long as there's food on the plane, they could live there.
Yeah.
Okay, it reproduces so quickly. Holy shit, a pair of Rattata can quickly colonize an area.
Wow.
Ooh.
So with just 2, they can colonize. That seems like genetically that could cause some issues.
Probably.
Rattata are non-native to Alola and arrived in cargo ships. This is talking about the Alola variation of Rattatas.
Okay. Right.
The Rattata population in Alola was booming until Yungoos was imported as a control measure. Is that the tense there doesn't seem right, but whatever. In order to avoid these new predators, Rattata altered its habits. It moved to more urban areas, became nocturnal, and formed large nests led by Raticate. Alolan Rattata searches out fresh food by smell and ignore anything spoiled. Not true, according to Pokedex. We know that to be not true. It just prefers fresh food.
Right.
It has even been known to sneak into people's homes to find food. It has dark gray fur and grayish-purple ear insides.
Okay.
Right.
Worded really well.
Yeah. There are 2 tufts of fur on each ear and near the tip of its tail. Its long, thin whiskers are replaced by shorter, thicker tufts of fur as well. The line where its cream underbelly meets its gray is ragged instead of smooth. This variant of Rattata is the shortest Dark-type Pokemon.
Huh.
Interesting.
Good to know. That's a little interesting factoid. So yeah, so the common Rattata is a normal type, and the Alolan Rattata is dark and normal type.
Gotcha.
I don't think I said that. All right. So enough learning. Time to prove to me that you have learned something.
Oh, I'll prove it.
Oh, I'm always ready.
I'm ready.
I don't know. This is a rough pop quiz I got here for you guys.
I
today.
doubt it.
I know you guys have been fucking nailing them. Although you did kind of fall on your face a little bit on the Pidgeot one, but that's okay. We all make mistakes. I mean, not me. I don't make mistakes, but it's okay if you guys make mistakes sometimes.
Professor never makes mistakes.
All right. So,
Yeah, okay.
of course, please, as we prepare ourselves for this pop quiz, can you get out your, pens and pencils, colored pencils, one Sharpie, a calculator, some paper, and your Rotom laptop where you will be submitting all the answers.
We need all those things? Okay.
course.
Jesus.
Yes, it is required for this.
I got them all here in triplicate.
All right, I got 'em.
He has 3 of them apparently. Okay, question number 1. The common Rattata.
True.
It's not a true or false question, and
sorry.
also please again use your Rotom laptop to submit the answer.
Excuse me.
The common Rattata may chew on a trainer's door frames and wooden furniture, but it isn't doing this to be a nuisance. Why is a Rattata displaying these behaviors? Now, this is something that we talked about a lot. We know that, Rattatas are constantly chewing on things, but why? What's the reasoning? Does my constant talking through when you're trying to answer the question, does that make it harder or easier for you guys to answer?
I think it makes me harder. So, actually, it makes it harder. So, not me harder. Yes, please keep talking to me while I answer.
Okay, well, I can never talk again now, unfortunately.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, so the question was why you Rattatas gnaw on wooden furniture and door frames. Corbin said if it doesn't constantly chew, its teeth will be overgrown and it won't be able to eat. Then it will die, in all caps.
Dun dun dun.
Mr. Curtis said, now his entire answer is all in caps.
Oh, no.
He said, Rattata chew on things to grind down their teeth, because they do grow for their hole is in like a hole in the ground, long life.
God damn it.
Very good.
Yes, they have to do it to grind their teeth down. It needs the hard objects to chew on to whittle down its incisors.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Perfect. Yeah, you guys both got that right. Oh, wow, good job. All right,
Look at
so
Look at that.
let's move on to the
Good work.
next
Good work,
question.
Corbin.
Yes, is that there appears to be some chatter among my students.
We're just saying good job to each other.
Just congratulating him on this. On this
And to
solid
you,
work
good
there.
sir. I will beat your ass in this quiz, but congrats on that question.
Not a competition.
I mean,
It is now.
Common Rattatas will eat anything.
I will rub your face into the dirt.
Fuck, please stay away from me. Back up. Back up.
Grab the wall.
Oh, please, Professor, go right ahead. Please continue.
Okay. Common Rattatas will eat anything. Their Alolan counterparts, however, are a little more picky. What type of food do Alolan Rattatas eat? Okay, Corbin said they prefer fresh food if available. And Mr. Curtis said Alolan Rattata, I'm not putting that on there. He spelled it out. Rataytay.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
That's right. Rattata. You told me that was the correct
Pronunciation. It doesn't matter. You're still spelling it wrong.
Professor.
It should be wrong if he spells it wrong. Just saying.
Then every single answer that Curtis has given me would be wrong.
Right.
Alolan Rattata prefer fresh food that they tend to, quote-unquote, procure at night from the homes of poor spinnerackless homes.
Okay.
From the homes of poor spinnerackless homes.
Okay.
That's right.
Okay.
You know, where the homes live.
Where the homes live.
That's right.
So
Okay,
well said, Mr. Curtis.
Yes, the answer is they prefer fresh food.
Let me just say, there's no Rattatas breaking into my house. At
They
night
know
to
better.
steal food.
They know better.
They know better.
Yeah, the one when one didn't come back, the other 39 that are certain to live in the area knew not to go into Mr. Curtis's house.
Maybe if they all storm the house, the entire colony storms the house at once, maybe they can get some food. I don't know. That'd be interesting to see Curtis and his Spinnerack colony at his house waging war against an entire nest of Rattatas. That'd be wild.
His perfectly bred war Spinneracks.
Jesus Christ.
My Spinnerack Primes are what they're called.
All right.
God.
Did we get the answers right?
Yeah, you guys both got the answers right.
Fuck yeah.
All right, this next one is a true or false question. Rattata are true or false. Rattata are extremely cautious, so much so that they are listening for danger even while they sleep. Both of the answers are in. I don't know who came first. I think they both came at the exact same time.
Yeah, Curtis,
So-
I love when you and I come at the same
So you
time. Nice job, buddy.
You didn't, unfortunately, these one-word answers.
Nope,
don't give
it's
me much
fine.
room
I like it when it's one word. That way you don't have to
That's
fucking go on for years about stupid stuff. All right.
All right, so both Corbin and Mr. Curtis responded to the question true. It is true. They are constantly listening for danger, and they're like moving their ears around while they sleep, trying to make sure there's no danger or predators nearby.
Hell yeah.
All right.
That's right.
The fourth and final question. This is a fill in the blank. Alolan Rattatas have a natural hierarchy. This is evident by the blank that is referred to as their boss.
Hey, this is a blank, so it's got to be one word. It's just one
Yeah.
word. It's fill in the
Yep,
blank.
All right.
Don't worry. I know that Spinneracks aren't always the answer yet.
Yet.
You know.
Soon they will be the answer to all life's problems.
That's right.
Because they will annihilate life, and therefore they will have no problem.
Please stop giving him ideas, please.
I'm going to do what I do normally with fill in the blank questions, and I'm going to take your answers and I'm going to put them right into the spot of the blank. All right.
That's how that works. Yep.
Ready.
Alolan Rattatas have a natural hierarchy. This is evident by the, as Corbin says, Raticate, that is referred to as their boss. Correct.
Ooh.
All right.
All right.
Curtis says, Alolan Rattatas have a natural hierarchy. This is evident by the, the Raticate that does run the nest as Big Boss Boy, that is referred to as their boss.
Okay.
There you go.
Talk about a run-on sentence.
Yeah, I mean,
Hey, that's pretty good. Except for the duplicate that fits in
and the
that blank
duplicate
pretty well.
boss.
Jesus.
It's fine. Well, no, he runs the boss at the nest as Big Boss Boy.
That is
referred
referred
to
to as
The boss.
Boss.
Good God.
That makes sense.
Of course it does to you.
Ah, yes.
All right, so hey guys, guess what? 2 perfect pop quizzes here, 100s all around.
Crisp. Ah,
That's what I
feels
like to
good,
hear.
man. Feels good.
Again, It's a pretty basic Pokemon, so there's not a lot to know about.
Please
about
do not undermine
Rattata.
my success. Thank you. Sorry.
My success.
Sorry, I got a little nervous there.
That's fine. I don't mean to make fun of your stutter. It's not a very professional thing to do.
Yeah, that would be a horrible thing to do, to make fun of someone's speech impediments.
Yeah. Or the way they spell.
The way you said that, it's like you're trying to teach me a lesson for something that I...
Oh, of course not. No, Professor, I would never dream to teach you a lesson.
Yeah, I'm the one who teaches lessons.
That's right.
That's right.
Okay, so that does it for today's lesson on Rattata. Do either of you guys know what the next Pokemon we will be talking about in the next lesson?
Yes. Pat a cake.
I'm going to definitely say it's that big boss boy. Big boss baby boy.
Big
boy
boss.
baby.
It's big boss.
Baby boss.
Boy,
And
the
whose
big
name-
boss of the Rattata nest. Raticate.
His name is Raticate. Thank you. Yes, Raticate. For Alolan. This one also has an Alolan variation, of course, because, it had a Rattata. That was an Alolan variation, so this is going to evolve differently, too. But yes, the big boss boy, Raticate, is who we will be talking about next time. Now, before I end the class today, I want to make sure everybody knows that, they can, if they have questions for me or any of my students or teaching assistants here today, they can do so by emailing me at wwopokemon@gmail.com, which is, of course, my Gengar mail account.
Of course.
Also, you can contact me on Twitter by going to at WWOP Podcast. But yeah, until next time.
Yeah?
Class is dismissed.
Okay, there it is. All right. Thank you.
Bye.